What do you know? We got an EU trade deal. What do you know? 15% tariff. Oh gosh, it's going to bring in a lot of revenue for the United States. Gosh darn it. What can we do with that revenue? I mean, there might be some really cool things that we could do with the revenue. I mean, Donald Trump is already talking about it. For example, he said maybe rebates are a possibility. Maybe we can pay some debt down. I mean, you guys should be all over this. You should be applauding this. This should be like one of your issues, but you keep losing because you don't understand one basic human nature. You have only to look at the Sydney Sweeney uproar to see that. We'll get to that in a second. Or just the fact that you got to actually look out for the people that are your constituents, for goodness sakes. Trump gets this.
Do you think there is the possibility of a rebate?
The reporter is asking, is there a possibility of a rebate?
We're thinking about that, actually. We have so much money coming in. We're thinking about a little rebate, but the big thing we want to do is pay down debt. But we're thinking about a rebate. That's a very good question.
Hey, friends. Thank you for joining me today. How many of you are living on a fixed income from Social Security, pensions, or scraping by paycheck to paycheck? Can I get a thumbs up if every dollar counts, right? All I hear lately is how groceries are too high. Bills keep piling up, and it feels like Washington forgets about all the regular folks. But I want to talk about something exciting that could put a little extra money back in your pocket and help fix our country's finances at the same time. It's President Trump's idea on tariffs, rebates, and paying down the national debt. First off, let's keep it simple. What are tariffs? Well, tariffs, they're basically taxes that other countries pay when they send their goods, like cheap stuff from China, into America. Trump's been pushing for stronger tariffs to protect American jobs and bring manufacturing back home. That means more work for our kids and grandkids right here in the USA instead of everything being made overseas. Now, here's the good part. These tariffs bring in billions of dollars to our government. And we're talking huge amounts of money coming in from foreign companies, not from your taxes. And Trump has said he's thinking about using some of that cash to give Americans a rebate, a check straight to you. Now, if he did, how much would you want that check to be? But he mentioned it could be a little rebate for people at certain income levels, likely people living on fixed incomes. In fact, some Senate Republicans are even proposing $600 checks per adult and per dependent child funded directly from tariff revenue. Can you imagine that? A few $100 showing up in your mailbox to help with groceries, meds, or just a bit of breathing room? Stimulus. Trump said the main goal is to pay down our massive national debt, but rebates could be part of it too. But some folks might be wondering or asking, why even pay down the debt? Well, our country's debt is over $35 trillion now, and that's like a giant credit card bill hanging over all of us. It drives up inflation, makes everything more expensive, and threatens programs like Social Security and Medicare that we rely on. By using tariff money to chip away at that debt, we strengthen the economy for everyone. And lower debt means a healthier dollar, which keeps prices down and protects your savings. Trump put it plainly. The big thing we want to do is pay down debt. Quoting him. And it's a smart way to make foreign countries help fix our problems without raising your taxes one bit. And for all you seniors and folks living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, this could be a game changer. Oh, and that rebate check, well, it might cover a month's utilities or a doctor's visit. And in the long run, a stronger economy from less debt means more stability. No more worrying about cuts to benefits or skyrocketing costs. Trump's plan puts America first, and that includes you and me. That plan includes all of us legal U.S. citizens. And speaking of ways to save money and protect your benefits, especially on healthcare, I want to share something helpful with you guys today. Our friends at Chapter and their free Medicare help they provide. They are a fantastic service that offers free, unbiased guidance from licensed Medicare advisors to help you navigate your options, find the best plans, and potentially save hundreds or even thousands on premiums, prescriptions, and out-of-pocket costs. And whether you're enrolling for the first time, switching plans, or just want to make sure you're not overpaying, Chapter provides year-round support at no cost to you. They're independent and don't sell anything, just pure advice tailored to your needs. And it's like having a trusted friend in your corner to maximize your Medicare benefits and keep more money in your pocket for the things that matter. If you're ready to see how much you could save, give Chapter a call today at 270-467-2426. It's completely free, and their experts are there to help. No pressure, just real assistance for good folks like you. And if this all sounds good to you, let me know in the comments and spread the word. Talk to your neighbors, share this with family, and make sure our leaders and representatives know we support ideas that help everyday people. Don't leave money on the table. Pick up the phone and let Chapter guide you to better coverage and savings.
He's like, hey, you just made news, buddy boy, because that's actually a very good question. What do we do with all this money that's coming in? You get $750 billion that's going to be going to the energy industry. You get another $600 billion that's coming in as investment. And then you get the 15% that you're going to be collecting off the tariffs. So do you do a rebate? I'm sure he'd like that. Do you pay off some debt? What about this? I'm going to just throw it out there because Social Security, coming up on 90 years, 90th birthday of Social Security happening this August. Maybe the answer is you actually start looking at maybe some reform there. Maybe you can put some money into the Social Security pot. I don't know. But this is an opportunity now because we've got somebody who's actually creative about this stuff in the Oval Office to tackle some of these big issues. And believe me, he wants to tackle them. Unlike most presidents, unlike the Bidens of the world, he's rolling up his sleeves. He's ready, willing, and able. I asked, actually, one of the senior people over at AARP, which I'm old enough to join now, this very issue about Social Security because it's running out of money relatively soon. And quickly, I just want you to hear his answer. You can listen to the whole interview. We're going to put it up later. But I just want you to think about how this president is thinking about things differently. Listen.
By 2034, Congress needs to act. If they don't act by 2034, then unfortunately those on Social Security will only be able to receive about 80% of the current benefits that they receive.
It seems like Donald Trump wants to fix a lot of problems. He's out, cheering the recent deal that he did with the EU. He's talking about even the possibility of rebates. I wonder if some of this revenue that we're getting from these tariffs could be put to use in terms of perhaps dealing with some of the structural Social Security problems.
That I don't know the answer to, but I would say that anytime you can get creative with some revenue to help with the shortfall is greatly appreciated by us. And so how it gets done really is up to both members of Congress and the Senate and President Trump. I would say that President Trump really understands and has championed Social Security over the past several years as well. I mean, he's a different kind of Republican. There's no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. He has promised to preserve and protect it for future generations. And so we're hopeful that, maybe we can do something and get it fixed for the long run under his leadership as we move.
Well, it would be another feather in his cap.
Seniors, brace yourselves. A 20% cut to Social Security checks is looming by 2034 unless we demand reform now. And we aren't going to get through to them by calling the Social Security office. Man, what a nightmare that is, right? Waiting on hold for what seems like an eternity. Hours just to get someone to pick up on the other side of the line. But the trust fund is bleeding dry. And without action, your hard-earned benefits could shrink, leaving you scrambling to cover skyrocketing healthcare costs. And this isn't a maybe. It's a mathematical certainty unless we change course. And President Trump understands the stakes. His leadership and the MAGA movement are fighting to protect Social Security and Medicare, slashing government ways to secure your future. But you need to act. You need to act also, but you need to act too. Saving every dollar matters, especially for healthcare. And that's where Chapter shines, helping thousands save thousands on Medicare plans month after month. Those savings stack up, giving you a lifeline. Don't wait for the crisis. Support bold reform, back Trump's vision, and take control of your finances today. Your retirement depends on it.
It certainly would be, right? And if there was anybody that was really going to try and tackle this, it would be him. If you're interested in kind of contributing to the conversation and thinking through some of the ways that we can do this, I encourage you, one, to listen to the entire interview with John. It'll be going up later on the channel today. And then go over to AARP.
And I encourage you to continue this conversation and apply to join my free community where we discuss money, savings, investing, investments, passive income, retirement, business, economy, and so much more. Like getting started on YouTube, making easy and simple videos and getting monetized, a great way to supplement anyone's income. There's links down below in the description.